Hello, this is Matthew Mabry and this is D2L Tutorial 7. In the last tutorial we learned how to add multiple choice or multi-select questions and how to add explanatory text to the top of those questions for a group of questions. In this tutorial we're going to learn how to add matching questions on a D2L quiz. Let's get rolling. You need to log on to D2L, head to the course you're instructing, head to the quiz that you are editing, and in this case I am editing my quiz 5.1. And now we're going to add a matching question. Now remember, sometimes you may have to resize this. I'm going to go and fill my screen resizing it. I'm going to add a new, where are we? There we are, matching question. So let's say this would be number 9. In correspondence with my previous quiz, though in this quiz I don't happen to have any matching questions, but we'll just pretend it is question 9. And the question text usually I find tends to be something like match the term on the left with the correct description on the right. Remember to always highlight your whole text, go to size, bump it up to at least a size 12 so your students don't complain. And now we are going to have our choices over here. These are my left-hand choices, and then there are my right-hand choices. So let's say a choice over here is again, I'm a science guy, so I'm going to use a science example. Let's say solid and liquid, and maybe I want to add a choice. Now this is what was annoying right now for D2L. I want to have at least 3 choices on my left-hand side, but they are not going to let me do that until I already fill out the choices that they have. So I want to say solid, liquid, and gas on my left-hand side, and I want to add a 3rd choice, but I've got to go ahead and fill out their boxes before I can add extra boxes, which is annoying. But we got to play their game. So, okay, a description of, say, a solid. A solid might be molecules tend to vibrate slowly. Liquid molecules tend to flow back and forth. I still want to add a 3rd choice. Okay, let's see if it lets me now. Go back here to the top. Let me add another choice. There's my 3rd choice, and my choice is a gas. And I'm forgetting to increase my size to 12 each time. The annoying clicks we got to do until they figure it out. There we go. Increase my size, and you can see how it gets pretty quick to do once you get in the habit. So I got solid, liquid, and gas as my 3 choices. Highlight here. Okay, molecules tend to vibrate slowly. Is that correctly matched with choice 1? Let's see. Yes, that is a solid. And let's go ahead and switch this. Molecules tends to rocket around very quickly. And yes, I know I'm using the word rocket as a verb. Teacher's prerogative. That's going to be matched up with choice 3. And I need to add one more match. We'll make sure this is size 12. Molecules tend to flow back and forth. And that matches up with choice 2. Let's go ahead and preview that, make sure it looks how we want, and now we matched up our choices to grade correctly. So students would see this. They have to choose from a drop-down menu which selection it is. And vibrate slowly is a solid, rocket around the room is a gas, flow back and forth is a liquid. So I say we're good to go. Now if you'd like to add a distractor, let's say maybe we had to add one more choice. Whoops, I got an empty field somewhere. Oh, let's get rid of this one. Don't need this. Field cannot be empty. Okay, even if I'm deleting it, I guess this field has to have something. Okay, D2L. Delete it, please. Okay, I'm going to add that distractor now. Solid, liquid, gas. Maybe I'll add one more choice. And maybe instead of solid, liquid, gas, we'll say, hey, now you can choose the word plasma. That's fun. So now when I go to my preview, my students will see that they have these 3 descriptions, and then they have these 4 choices, and there's one extra. And if I can write that in the explanatory text right here, if I want, I can say not all choices will be used. So that's sort of fun. So folks, that's all there is to know about making matching questions. Stick around for tutorial 8 if you like. We're going to look at how to add long answer questions to your quizzes. Have a good one.